This tutorial will show you how to complete the timeline assignments for our New Mexico history class. If you're in section 51, you'll notice that we're in your course. If you're in section 52, the welcome page and the color are different, but everything else is the same. So please use this to help you understand how to complete these assignments, how to use Tiki-Taki, and then also ask questions whenever you have them after you've watched this tutorial. We're going to begin by going to the Timeline tab, so here in the left-hand side of the page. Here's everything that you'll need for the course timelines. Of course, there are links to these in the learning modules so that you'll know when you need to complete this step for each unit. The top link here takes you to the course timeline. I'll go ahead and open that up. I'm currently logged in. We'll talk about that in a second. And then the next link down are the timeline assignment instructions. You can get these links in various different places throughout the course, in the syllabus, in the timeline tab. You can get to the course timeline through links in a couple of different places. For example, here in the assignment instructions, this first hyperlink will take you to the timeline. To log in, this is the username and password that you'll use. We'll all be working in the same timeline, so if it ever gets a little bit slow, especially when it gets close to the time of the due date for a given unit, please just be patient with it and do your best. Sometimes that happens when several of us are working in at the same time. So this is a call for you to finish these earlier rather than later. There's going to be a link to this video right here in the timeline instructions, and then I won't read every little step to you. You can read that yourself. But what I'll be showing you is mostly the nuts and bolts of how to complete the identification step. You can see here the first step. The second step is described down here, the connection step. The identification step is due on the first Sunday of each unit. The connection step on the second Sunday of each unit. So each unit is 2 weeks. After the first week, that Sunday is the ID step, and then the last day of the unit is the connection step. And there are various other due dates along the way for other activities we'll be doing in each unit as well. Here toward the bottom is a link to an example that I've created of how to complete this assignment. So we'll be working from this worksheet. Each timeline step will require you to complete a worksheet. That's just your own work in a Word document or similar. I've done this one in Google Docs. And then you'll post the information you do in the worksheet onto the course timeline. The very first thing that you'll want to do as you go to complete this assignment for each unit is identify your topic. That might require you to skim ahead in some of the materials so that you can decide what topic you would like to describe in further detail. Once you've found your topic, go to the course timeline. Make sure you log in. So you'll click this button here, like I logged out. Let me show you the steps to log in. You'll click this button here to log in. You'll type in the username and the password from the assignment sheet, and you'll click Login. The first thing you'll see is this dark page. You scroll down just a little bit to the words New Mexico History. You click there, and you're back to the timeline, only this time you're logged in. By logging in, you'll have access to this Admin button. To create a new story, you just click this plus, Create New Story. I've already created the story that I'm going to be working on here, and so I'll click Edit. But again, it's the same fields will appear whether you click Create New Story or Edit an existing story. Of course, the new story will be blank. So when you go into, you've decided on your topic, you come into the course timeline, the first thing you want to do is paste the title of your topic right here in the title box, and then put your name here in the intro box, and then click Save to make sure that your work is saved. Once you've done that, you've claimed your topic. No one else can take it. As we keep moving forward with this, you'll want to make sure before you post on your topic that no one else has already posted on it. You'll also want to make sure that they haven't posted on the same topic under a different name. Please remember, you cannot post it on a topic someone else has already done. That's why you need to do this first. Go here, claim your topic, and then you can go back and work on actually doing the research, finding your sources, and so on. I've already done that. So here's the worksheet I've created. I have my title here, the time frame here, the URL for my outside source. You always need to find a source that supports your ideas and adds to our knowledge about your topic beyond what we've been reading and learning. And then URL that links to either a video or an image, depending on which topic you do. There might be images available, there might be videos. You can decide what you'd like to do there. And then you type your entry. So you want to define the topic as is outlined in the assignment instructions. This last section deals specifically with historical significance. Please click on the hyperlinks that talk about historical significance so you'll understand exactly what you need to be writing about there. So I've completed my worksheet. The next thing that I'll do is I'll go to Blackboard. I'll go to the Timeline tab once again, and I'll scroll down to the Unit Timeline Submissions. What will pop up is the submission area for the ID step. So I'll just attach my worksheet here and click Submit. Once I've done my worksheet for the connection step, which is the second part, I'll use this table of contents and click on the connection step so that I can also submit that here as well. Submitting the worksheets is that key first part of completing your work for a grade. Now I have everything I need to just paste my information into the course timeline. So you'll go back to the course timeline, you'll open your story again, and you'll want to work on it. I wanted to point out that as far as putting in the time frame for your story, you need to choose specific dates, even if your story doesn't really have specific dates. Mine, as you noticed over here on my worksheet, has a very large range for when this existed. There are some debates about when it came to be and so on. So I've sort of arbitrarily chosen dates here so that we don't have an outlier way out in 75,000 BCE on the timeline. If you make a decision like that, please explain why you chose the dates you did in your entry. When you put in the dates, please note that you have to actually click on the calendar. You can't just type in the new year here and click AD or BC. You have to actually also click a date on the calendar and then click confirm for your date to actually enter in here. And then of course you click save when you're done. You paste your URL for your outside source here in the space that's called link under basic info. To paste your video, you click add new media, and then you paste the URL for your video. So let me go and grab that real quick over here. I've already posted it once, but I'll do it again just for the sake of showing it. So again, you grab the URL, you paste it in the source box, you click video, depending on whether you have an image or a video. You don't have to put in a caption unless you want to. Click save. So now I have 2 videos over here in my entry. To submit your actual entry, you just copy and paste from your worksheet and you put it over here in the box, extra info, full text, click save. Now your entry is done, so you can go over here and look at it. This is how it appears on the timeline. You can minimize that admin section so that you can read through it if you'd like to. This find out more, you click that, that will take you to the outside source that you've chosen. If you choose more than one video or image, you can toggle between them this way. You can play your video and so on. If your video or image doesn't appear, sometimes that happens. That just means that you've picked an image or video that's not compatible with Tiki-Taki. Please choose a different one so that there is an image that appears and associates with the topic you've chosen. Once you've done this, then you'll leave this for a while, you'll come back to the timeline, and you'll find someone else's post that relates to yours, that connects to your original post. You'll create a new worksheet, you'll write a paragraph that explains in specific terms how your topic connects to the topic that someone else has posted that you've chosen. Once you've done that, you'll submit the worksheet on Blackboard, as I mentioned, and you'll copy and paste into this extra info full text box. You scroll to the very bottom, write connection, hit enter, and then paste your new information in there and click save, and you'll be done. One thing I wanted to point out is that you need to make sure that you make a connection rather than a comparison. If you have any questions about that, look at the instruction sheet for the assignment. You can also ask me. Make sure that you address historical significance in both the ID step and the connection step.